Okay, here at the beginning attempt, while driving to maintain 45 miles per hour with my DJI Air 3S drone in focus track mode. I was paying attention to my driving while at a stop looking to see the drone's status. Two things immediately became apparent as troubling. One, the altitude of the drone was fluctuating by a wide range from 70 feet to 180 feet. I had set it to 180 for this trial so I could focus on driving, and after becoming familiar with the area and the drone's behavior could adjust accordingly. But this was unacceptable as trees are much higher in Huntington Beach than maybe other cities. I'll get into that here shortly. And the second problem immediately noticed. I wanted the drone to follow vehicle from 180 feet and directly behind, but it wasn't. It was fluctuating in height down to 80 feet and going way off over the sidewalk and directly into tree land where all those tall palms, and especially near Central Park, 200-foot tall eucalyptus trees are. And because the only way the drone would keep up with my vehicle was to be in sports mode, which leaves you completely without obstacle avoidance, which in my opinion could be applied with the existing hardware that's already in the Air 3S, or at minimum, a reduced version, as it's hard to believe that 45 miles per hour in a normal mode drone's obstacle avoidance is fine, but 50, and it just doesn't work. Not at all. It would be more believable if they said in sports mode you will have some obstacle avoidance, but due to the 5-mile-per-hour increase, it just won't function at all. Okay, so here is where I got to be what I believe was my second warning, about the drone being too far behind and about to lose connection or something to that effect. And I was like, WTF, lose connection. Anyways, I slowed down from 45 to 40 miles per hour, and the message quickly disappeared, so back to 45 mile per hour. I was busy driving, and I couldn't really focus on what was on the screen. I do remember that my battery was full when I started this trip, and now I was at 50%. I knew that it would be cutting it close getting to my destination, without the drone auto returning to home due to a low battery, so I turned right as soon as possible. I also noticed that buildings on both sides of the street weren't really displaying on the screen in this top-down view, and that wasn't the footage that I was looking for. Definitely wanted to get a better shot of the surrounding buildings on Beach Boulevard, so it's time to wrap it up. I'm not sure how high the obstacles are exactly around here, but some palm trees in the area are easily over 100 feet tall, and I already lost a Mavic 2 Pro in a 180-foot eucalyptus tree a few years ago. I set my return home altitude and the follow camera to be at least 160 foot high for comfort, as I really don't want to buy a new drone soon, driving around at normal speed footage, as this type of shot can only be attained using sports mode, and that means giving up the little safety you have of obstacle avoidance to get the car. I've personally had this drone up to 62 miles per hour. I probably had a slight wind in my favor, so I know it can go that fast, but most days 50 miles per hour is about average for me, just not sure if recommend anyone attempting this, as it's not for those who aren't willing to end up with a lost or destroyed drone from any number of things. I'm not really sure why have sports mode, unless it's for the occasional thrill of flying with all safety that's built-in turned off, kind of like standing on a motorcycle seat while going 100 miles per hour rather than sitting on the seat. Thrilling, definitely. Wise, not so much. Well, that's about it. I'm going to perfect this, so an upcoming video will be all the how-to and what works, where this video is more what happens. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us.
지금 우린 함께 할 수 있을까? Baby, 네 눈을 보면 알 수 있을까? 너도 내 맘과 같았으면 좋겠어. 네 조금 느린 발걸음이 나는 좋았어. Barefoot, barefoot, take off your shoes and step on the bed. Barefoot, barefoot, 우린 같은 온도에 있어. 푸른 네 바닷속은 얼마나 깊을까? 바다 가고 싶을 때 내가 보고 싶을 때 또 네가 많이 아플 때 이 노래를 들어줘 절대 추운 날은 없을 거야 Cause I'll be with you 오늘도 좋은 꿈만 꿨으면 좋겠어 baby Barefoot, barefoot Take off your shoes and step in the bed